Hello, everybody. I am here to show you the keyword strategy that I found, excuse me, inside Ruby. It's a module that helps us with keyword strategy. So let me hop onto Ruby and show you. And I am just taking a look at my notes here. So my first commenter was Colleen Marie with Iron Rose Retrievers, which is golden retrievers. So that's going to be one of the keywords that we're going to be working on. And the other one, that was the 10th commenter, and that's what I said originally that I was going to work with, was the 10th commenter, was Carrie Ann Fuller Roach, and she has a website called choicepause.com. So actually, let's just quickly take a peek at choicepause.com. I'm assuming it's a doodle website, but I am not 100% sure. So let's quickly take a peek. Choicepause.com. Salt Lake City, Utah. Exceptional puppies. Making the right choice. Designer puppies, breeds, golden doodle, cavapoo. Golden doodle and cavapoo. All righty. I'm just writing this down. Golden doodle and cavapoo, which is a Cavalier, King Charles Spaniel, and a poodle. Cavalier, King Charles Spaniel, and poodle. Okay. All right, so into Ruby. And we're going to go to the modules. And we are going to look for keyword. See if it pops up the module that we want. SEO keyword research. So we're going to use this module. And we have to put our keyword in here. So the first one that we're going to do is the golden doodle. Golden doodle. And we're going to take a look and see what keywords it will generate for us. So it sets it up in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. The first column is the keyword cluster. So this is like a category, basically. So you've got the category of appearance, and the golden word is golden doodle, and the search intent is informational, and the title is golden doodle breed characteristics. So when it says an informational search intent, that means the people are still at the research phase. That is fine. If you have your website full of informational content, you definitely will acquire customers because they will appreciate the fact that you spent the time to teach them something. So informational search intent is great. The next one is a commercial search intent. That goes more towards someone that's ready to buy or almost ready to buy. They're closer to that conversion stage than the first one. So it's cost, golden doodle cost, commercial keyword, how much does a golden doodle cost? And then the description would be uncover the true cost of owning a golden doodle, find out about initial expenses, ongoing costs, and budgeting tips in this detailed guide. Now, the reason that you want to do keyword research and have a keyword strategy is because the only way for you to come up in the top of the search results when someone is searching for, and in this case, it was a golden doodle, is if your website has the answers to their questions. So when you're first building your website, what you want to do is you want to start adding content to the website that's useful for people that are searching for golden doodle information or searching to buy a golden doodle. And the more information that you add to your website, and this takes time, this is not a fast process. And the more backlinks that you get from people that like your articles. So if you write a great article and someone comes across it and they think, you know what, I'd like to link to this article so that my customers can also learn about golden doodles. And then what happens is Google says, oh, this must be a good article because someone else is linking to it. So when you have those little points for Google that says, oh, this has the information that my searcher's looking for, this article's good because someone else linked to it, then you will slowly go up the rank and you will be at the top of the search engine listings. Now, it's a little bit unfortunate right now. There's been some crazy weird stuff going on with Google, and they are they're serving up results like from groups, chat groups, like what's it called? Reddit. So Reddit seems to be coming up a lot at the top of the search engine results. So one of the good things that you can do right now, and this is aside from having a solid keyword strategy, is creating a profile on Reddit for your breed or your kennel and answering questions that people have about your breed, and also answering questions, just being helpful. And then when someone searches for a question that you answered on Reddit, there's a good chance that the link will go to that Reddit post, and then they'll find out that you have authority in that subject, which is also really good. So you need authority. Don't forget, people are trying to decide, excuse me, if they like you or they trust you when they come to your website. So the first, remember I was telling you before, the first part of the marketing funnel is attraction. And what that means is you have to attract people to your website. There's lots of different ways to do that. The most popular and the least expensive is social media posting. Search engine optimization is also free, but it is a long-term it's a long-term process. So this is the thing, there's two free. So it's social media is free and search engine optimization is free. But if you stop posting on social media, you're completely forgotten. Nobody knows that you exist. But if you stop building your keyword strategy and you stop adding articles to your website, all of the stuff that you've already added is there forever. So it still works for you. Social media is gone as soon as you stop posting. Search engine optimization is very, very, very long term. So if you're in this game for long term, I suggest you start with your search engine optimization and you continue building it for basically forever. So what does that mean? It means adding content to your website. And the way that you add content to your website is by posting blog posts. So you have a blog post page on your website, and every time you add an article, it gets listed on that page. It's simple to do, especially with AI, like I'm going to show you today. This is RUBI.AI. So the thing about Ruby, a reason why Ruby's better than any of the other AIs that you'll run into is because she has pre-scripted prompts for the tasks that you want to do when you're using AI. It's all about the prompts when you're using AI. You have to tell the machine to give you the information that you want, and that is called a prompt. And that's why modules are so effective for people that don't have a lot of AI experience. They are pre-scripted prompts. So there's over 150 modules in Ruby. And this is one that I just discovered the other day, and that's why I'm so excited to show it to you. So let's carry on with this little quick lesson. So this is a table that has all of the different keywords in it and all of the article titles for your website. So what you'll do is you will copy this and you'll plop it over here. And then we will highlight it all. And then we'll format it just by pressing this M button. Okay, now we can start working in here if we want, or we can open up another Ruby window and start creating our articles. So actually, it might be easier for you guys if you did that. I would probably go through here and I would just start separating this stuff out so that I had more room in between. let's see. So golden doodle appearance, breed characteristics, discover the unique characteristics of the golden doodle breed in this comprehensive guide, learn about appearance, temperament, and more. Click here to delve into the world of golden doodles. So I would use this title and I would copy it. Actually, let me save this just in case anything happens. I don't want to lose it altogether. So golden doodle keyword strategy. I'll save that. And then what I'm going to do is add another module to this. Oh, I forgot to tell you an important thing. Shoot. Okay. Before we even start writing articles, or actually before we even started this keyword research, what we should have done was create a persona for a person that is interested in buying doodles. I don't have one in here for doodles. So first thing I'm going to do is go back, quick start. And I guess we'll actually just use that golden doodle website that we just looked up. What was it called again? Choice Pause. So we're going to use Choice Pause to create our persona. Let me just get rid of a couple of these things so I have more room. Video. Okay. Now I'm going to create the persona from a URL, which is a website address. So I'm going to drop the URL in here and I'm going to extract the data from that page. And you can do this with someone else's website. If you know a breeder that has a really good website and you think that they're successful and they sell lots of puppies and they have a waiting list, I would use their website to develop a persona for your customer, unless you know exactly who your ideal customer is. This is your ideal customer. So what we're doing is we're speaking directly to this ideal customer that we're creating. And that's what it does is it will give you a guideline as to who your ideal client avatar is. So you can either get one from someone else's website or you can create your own. So basically this one is going to be called Golden Doodle Buyer. And I'm going to save that. So the voice profile of the website that we just put in here is informative, friendly, empathetic. The tone profiles are educational, warm, and supportive. The demographics, female, 30 to 45 years old, Caucasian, college educated, married with 2 children, middle to high income level, urban or suburban area, married with 2 children, income level, middle to high income level, location, urban, suburban area, communication preference, prefers personalized communication through email or social media messages, influences, values quality time spent with each puppy, prioritizes individual attention and care for pets, interest in hobbies, enjoys outdoor activities like hiking and running, follows dog training blogs, participates in dog agility competitions, values companionship, loyalty, and well-being of pets, and the motivation, seeking a loyal and loving playmate for her family that is well-bred and trained. And the media consumption is follows dog breeders' social media accounts, reads dog care magazines, and watches training videos on YouTube. So basically what the AI has determined is that this, from the language on that website, this is the ideal client avatar that the breeder is looking for. If this is not your ideal client, then you can change this. So you just have to edit it. So we're going to save this one and we're going to use this one and we're going to go back over to modules. And this is probably where, yeah, see, it's gone. That always happens. I think the next one, it won't. Ruby 2.0 is coming out in a couple of weeks. And I don't think that it's going to disappear each time you click away from it. So that will be easier. But it doesn't matter because we just started. And it gives us the opportunity for me to show you these other like 150 modules. So these are all the different writing modules. We're going to be using this blog post outline module. There's a paragraph generator module. There is, let's see, which ones we're going to use. An essay outline generator, you could use that. I've talked about ebooks before, using an ebook about your breed for a lead gen, like a lead magnet on your website to collect email addresses. So this ebook generator would come in handy there. One-shot blog post, that's the one that we're going to use. And then there's all kinds of things like essay generator, course generator, technical writer, book review, writing a research proposal, topic research. And then actually this one's kind of cool. In here, there's also an advanced multi-day meal plan. So if you want a meal plan for your family, you can just plop it in here and you tell it how many meals, how many people, what proteins you like, what vegetables you like, what carbs you like, and then it will spit out a meal plan, including the recipes and a shopping list and all of the nutritional facts. And it will also tell you how much that grocery list costs, because you're going to put your postal code in there or your zip code, and then it will know, we'll have an idea about the cost of food in your area. So that's pretty cool. It also has a personal trainer program, and it has a AI money advisor. And this is sort of like your family group. Then over here in business, it has presentation generator, unique value proposition. This is another really good one. We'll probably go into depth on this one, because the goal right now for your kennel is to stand above the rest or stand out against the crowd. And that is your unique value proposition. So there's got to be something that you're doing that is different than all of the other breeders that your buyers are looking at. That is why competitor research is so important. And that's actually the very first thing that we start with when I start with a client. I start with competitor research, and I have the client look at all of the, well, not all, what am I saying? 3 to 5 competitors, really good quality kennels that they want to compete against for the puppy buyers. So then once you have an idea of who your competition is, you can create something that makes you stand out against them, which is called your unique value proposition. So we can do that. This also has a branding. It has a business marketing strategy in here, and it also has a branding module that gets you started with branding. Can't remember what it's called, but it's in here. This also has a Google Business Profile, which used to be called Google My Business. Now it's called Google Business Profile, but it has a product description, and it has an offer post, and it has an event post. So just in case you don't know this already, you should have a Google Business Profile, and you should be creating event posts or updates at least once every 2 weeks and adding them to your Google Business Profile. Why do you need a Google Business Profile? Because it helps you with local search, and your customers can leave reviews, and reviews are the number one, especially when they're not testimonials, like they're not screenshots from someone's conversation or an email that's on your website. These are user-generated reviews on a completely separate thing, like a Google Business Profile. So they can see that your customers have left a review for you, which is very, very important when it comes to building trust with potential new puppy buyers. There's a lot of problem right now with scammers, and today's puppy buyers are terrified that they are going to get caught in a scam. So they're checking you out, and if you have lots of Google Business Profile reviews, they will trust you. So you must ask all of your puppy buyers to leave a review on your Google Business Profile, and ask them to leave a photograph or 2 or 3, because reviews with photographs are weighted more heavily than reviews without photographs. So if you haven't done that, that's your homework until we see you again. That's like one of the first things that you should do, is ask all your puppy buyers to give you a review on your Google Business Profile. If you don't have a Google Business Profile, check to see if one exists for you and for your business. If it does and it's unclaimed, claim it. And if it doesn't, create one for you. And all you have to do is go to Google and type in My Business, and then it will direct you on how to create a Google Business Profile for your own kennel. You have to put your address in there, but you don't have to show it to the public. And the other thing that you need to know about a Google Business Profile is the name of the business, the address of the business, and the phone number of the business must match which is the NAP of the website. So your name, business name has to be the same. The address has to be the same on both, and the phone number has to be the same on both. Again, if you just want to put like your city and state and maybe your zip code on your website, that's enough. Okay. Where were we? We were using we were in marketing. So these are all of the different marketing modules there are: SEO, homepage title, tags, and meta. So this is something that we'll go into later. Well, I'm not going to cover that in this one, but this is just more details for how you can set up your homepage of your website so that you're using the search engine optimization. You're using keywords and keyword phrases. There's a 3-month marketing plan in here, which is really good. There's a 7-day social media schedule, which is great. But let me see, where's that keyword strategy? I'm not sure where it is, so I'm going to put it in at the top, like I did the last time. Keyword. Okay. Keyword research. Use this module. We're going to click on the persona this time, which is a golden doodle puppy buyer. And then we're going to use the module and we're going to put in golden doodle puppies. You can do golden doodle puppies for sale too. You're going to be doing this more than once. You're hopefully going to have like 100 articles on your website, but it doesn't have to be today. You can do one today and you can do one in 2 weeks from now, or once a month or once a week. Just keep going on a regular basis. Just keep adding to your website. Golden doodle. Generate. Oh, I got to pick the tone and the voice. All right, so we want informative and we want, I don't know, educational, warm, or supportive. Let's go with educational, and then it's English is the language. All right, so actually, I think I'll just leave it there and I'll just pick these out. So golden doodle breed characteristics. What's the best way for me to do this? Maybe I'll copy it and I'll drop it in a sheet so that I have it. So not a sheet. Yeah, let's try a sheet. Sheets.new. Oh, not 2 S's, just 1 S. 1 S, and it should bring up a new sheet for me. There it is. We'll click in here and we'll Control V to paste it. There we go. That did a pretty good job. Okay. So our golden doodle breed characteristics. Oh, where is it now? Golden doodle breed characteristics. I think we'll take the whole thing. C, and then we'll go back to Ruby and we will go with the one-shot blog post module. One-shot blog post. Oh, I didn't put the hyphen between one and shot. That's why it didn't work. Okay, so I'm just going to put this in here, and then I'm going to ask it for an article. So here's the article, Golden Doodle Breed Characteristics, intro. And this is a complete article. If you want to make a longer article for your website, it depends on how much time you have and how much you want to invest in this. If you just want to put up a bunch of articles and then go back and make them better later, you can do that. This is kind of a short article. It's probably not something that someone is going to link to. And the whole purpose of this is to put out content that you want people to link to. This may be better for just like a post on your Facebook page, for example. It's not so involved. It's pretty short. Let's just read it. Are you a tech-savvy millennial, age 25 to 35? This is sort of taking the persona into it. And the key thing when you're speaking to your ideal client is that you're attracting their attention by saying, are you a tech-savvy millennial, age 25 to 35? Because they're going to go, yeah, why? And then they'll be interested in reading the article. So if that is not your ideal client avatar or the persona that you want to write to, then you have to change that. Okay. Interested in sustainability, outdoor activities, and seeking eco-friendly products? If so, you'll be thrilled to discover the unique characteristics of golden doodles and why they make great pets. In this comprehensive guide, we will delve into their appearance, temperament, and grooming needs, shedding light on why golden doodles are the perfect companions for individuals with an active lifestyle. Let's explore what makes these adorable furry friends stand out from the pack. And then it goes on to golden doodles, also known as groodles. I don't know if I've ever heard that. A cross between a golden retriever and a poodle. One of the first things you'll notice about these charming dogs is their striking appearance with their soft wavy coats and come in various shades of gold. These fluffy companions are not only aesthetically pleasing, but also hyperallergenic, making them ideal for individuals with sensitivities. Okay, so there you go. You would then just copy this and put it into your website. And do you guys know how to do that? If you don't know how to do that, let me know, because I know how to do that. That's the thing. I know how to do all kinds of stuff that you as a dog breeder might not know, because I've taken a keen interest in digital marketing, and I have a certificate from Google. It's a digital marketing certificate. And my family has just been involved in digital marketing and e-commerce for a long time. My husband and I actually own Leslie.com. So you know from that I have been around the internet for a very long time, because I don't think there are very many people that actually have their first name as a .com. But I do. And so if you need help with your website, please reach out. If you need help with your entire marketing strategy for your kennel, I know that a lot of breeders start breeding dogs and then they realize that there's way more to actually breeding dogs. Like there's way more to looking after the dogs and the puppies and learning everything there is to know about, you know, the health and the welfare of the animals and how to breed properly and how to get the right kind of genetics and you know, breeding to a breed standard and showing and everything else. It's just, there's so much information, but there's also the business side of it. Like there's a huge business side of it. No one is going to buy a puppy from you if they don't know that you exist. And so there's a very strategic way to get people to know that you exist and get people to like you and trust you and buy from you. And so that is my specialty, and that's what I coach breeders to do. I have what's called a breeder's blueprint, and you are welcome to contact me and I will sit down with you and show you what a breeder's blueprint looks like. And then I'll show you everything that's involved in that, all of the marketing assets that you need, like your website, your Google business profile, your Facebook page, your TikTok account, your Instagram account, your email marketing system. I explain, you know, what a marketing strategy is, what the 4 parts of a marketing funnel are: the attraction phase, the consideration phase, the conversion phase, and the loyalty phase. So once you have a full understanding of how you can market this business that is your dog breeding kennel, you will be able to attract customers that are happy to pay a premium price for a quality puppy, and they will be happy to give you a deposit and wait for a puppy from your kennel. Sorry, my dogs are barking. I breed American Bulldogs. I have been since 1998. I have 4 kids, and I love marketing, and I love my dogs, and I love other breeders. And if you want to work for me, I have an offer right now. It is 12 90-minute phone calls. I started by saying it's like 12 weekly 90-minute phone calls, but a lot of the time there will be times when you haven't been able to get the homework done. We'll sit together for 90 minutes and we'll do a lot of work, and then I'll leave the rest of the task with you to complete. And sometimes 1 week is not enough for that task to be completed. So if that is the case, then you don't have to sit down with me at the end of the week and do another 90 minutes. There will be an opportunity for you to do your homework, and then we'll schedule another 90-minute call. So hopefully the 90 minutes, the 12 90 minutes calls will probably take, I would say, between 3 and 6 months. It really depends on how determined you are to set up your marketing and get it all in place and rolling for you. Even though everything is set up and rolling for you, it will still take time for you to attract people to your kennel and have them send you a deposit and get on a waiting list for your next litter. But if you continue to plug away at it, which is mostly the attraction phase, once all the other phases of the marketing funnel are put into place, the attraction phase is the one that you'll be working on most of the time. And that is Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok posts. You can also do Pinterest posting. And the most effective type of posting right now is actually short form video. So if you want to make this happen as fast as you possibly can, then you should be focusing your attention on short form video. And it can be videos of your dogs and you talking, or it can be faceless. I do believe that in a situation where you are dealing with a dog breeder and their animals, people want to know who they're buying from. So I don't think faceless marketing is as good in this instance as you being in front of the camera so that they can get to know you. They want to know what your character is and what your priorities are. And also your character and your priorities should be clearly spelled out on your website. So there's lots of information that I can impart to you. That program is implementation of the Breeder's Blueprint, and it's 12 90-minute phone calls. I charge $2,400 for that, which is less than the price of a puppy. So it's an absolute no-brainer. You should definitely hire me. If you don't have $2,400 up front, we will create a payment plan for you. I guess you could spread it across 12 payments, seeing as we're having 12 phone calls. So that's one thing. And the other thing, if you're not quite ready to hire me to coach you one-on-one, then I would highly suggest you join my Facebook group, which is called Breeder's Blueprint Community. I do a lot of training inside of that group. And so free training is amazing training. So please join the group, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Take care. Share. And we will stop the recording. Bye.